Hi, I just wanted to show you the multicolored cables 2 at a time and what I've been doing with it. So what I've learned is how to move the colors going up and down on the sock. Now what I've done here is actually put 2 stitches in between each cable so that I could get a little more extra stretch out of them. And this was definitely a learning process because there's a different technique from this kind of cable to the cables that are actually knitted right next to each other. So what I'm going to show is how you move this stitch and this stitch to be over here. That's the goal in cables, is to just keep rearranging the stitches until you have the angle of where you want to go. So on here I'm actually purling, and the cable, the needles that I have are actually about 60 inches long with this cord, so that definitely helps a lot. If you can get one and have it really long, that's awesome. So I'm actually purling on the socks right now. There we go. Just want to make sure everybody's don't worry, when I get, here we go. So I'm on the stitch that I want to move from here to over here. So I take this off. This is what you call a cable needle, just a little U-shaped thing. I put it to the back because I want the pink to be in front of the maroon. I take my working yarn and also put that to the back. They're just going to hang out there, no big deal. So now I'm going to knit these 3 pink ones. Okay, those have been moved. Now I need to get this little guy from the back. There he is. I'm going to put him back on the needle. I'm going to grab the working yarn, put it to the front, and purl it. There we go. Now we're going to purl over until I get over here. So let's see if I can speed this up for you, and not really, because I have I'm doing this on my cell camcorder thingy, and it's on top of a tissue box, so I don't really have a lot of maneuvering to go around here. Okay, so back, put the working yarn to the back, and remember we want to move this one to over here. I'm just rearranging them, and then we're going to put this one over here. I grab the working yarn from this particular pink row and knit those little babies up. Look like I got caught there. There we are. Now we go get the one that we wanted to hang out in the back. Take that off. Get the working yarn. I'm going to purl, so I'm going to put it back to the front. I'm going to purl this guy. Okay, I'm going to pull all these babies. And that is how they're moved. So we just keep on moving, because my design, I have these coming out and kind of rolling over. And so I'm going to keep on moving one to over here. And then another one over here. And this row of 3 pink will keep moving and arching in this direction until I choose to be done. So here's the last follow-up. These actually have stitches in the middle, which is not what people would consider the normal cables, I guess. Because usually the cables are next to each other and they're just crossed. Whereas I've put in extra rows to make it extra stretchy, so that, you know, slippers, they get caught on stuff. I just don't want them to be too tight. And I usually am a very tight knitter. So there you have it. Those are how to move rows. And FYI, each one of these has its own color on a, what they call a bobbin, this thing. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 bobbins for each color for each sock, which means I had 8 bobbins going across the entire time. Definitely not something you want to rush when you're doing it, because you will make a mistake, and there's one right there. But I can fix that later with a duplicate stitch, just kind of covering that up with the maroon. I can go back and cover that up. Not a big deal. Alright, hope you liked it. Just want to make sure that you knew and you could see what your daughter was doing. I love you. Bye.